Besem Ab, where world and Mefeskadus, Adawamla, Amen. Besem Ab, where world and Mefeskadus, Adawamla, Amen. Besem Ab, where world and Mefeskadus, Adawamla, Amen. Good morning. Yes, and hope everyone's doing well today, this Wednesday. So straight in with the reading, Numbers 34, give thanks. Yahweh spoke to Moses, saying, Command the children of Israel and tell them, when you come into the land of Canaan, this is the land that shall fall to you for an inheritance, even the land of Canaan according to its borders. Then your south quarter shall be from the wilderness of Zin along by the side of Edom, and your south border shall be from the end of the Salt Sea, eastward. Your border shall turn around southward, and the ascent of Akarabim, and pass along to Zin, and you shall pass southward from Kadesh Barnea, and it shall go from there to Hazar Adar, and pass along the Asmon. The border shall turn about from the Asmon to the brook of Egypt, and it shall end at the sea. From the western border you shall have the great sea and its border. This shall be your west border. This shall be your north border. From the great sea you shall mark out for yourself Mount Hor. From Mount Hor you shall mark out to the entrance of Haman, and the border shall pass to Zebdab. And the border shall go to Ziphron, and it shall end at Hazar Enan. This shall be your north border. You shall mark out your east border from Hazar Enan to Shepham. The border shall go from Shepham to Riblah on the east side of Ain. The border shall go down and shall reach the side of the sea of Chinnereth eastward. The border shall go down to Jordan and the end at the Salt Sea. This shall be your land according to its borders around it. Moses commanded the children of Israel, saying, This is the land which you shall inherit by lot, which Yahweh has commanded to give to the 9 tribes and the half-tribe. For the tribe of the children of Reuben according to the father's house, and the tribe of the children of Gad according to their father's house, and the half-tribe of Manasseh have received their inheritance. The 2 tribes and a half-tribe have received their inheritance beyond Jordan at Jericho eastward towards the sunrise. Yahweh spoke to Moses, saying, These are the names of the men who shall divide the land to you for inheritance. Eleazar the priest and Joshua the son of Nun. You shall take 1 prince of every tribe to divide the land for inheritance. These are the names of the men of the tribe of Judah. Caleb the son of Jephunneh, the tribe of the children of Simeon. Shemuel the son of Ammihud, the tribe of Benjamin. Aladad the son of Chislon, the tribe of the children of Dan, a prince. Buki the son of Jogli. The children of Joseph, the tribe of the children of Manasseh, a prince. Haniel, the son of Ephod. The tribe of the children of Ephraim, a prince. Kemuel, the son of Shiptan. The tribe of the children of Zebulun, a prince. Elisaphan, the son of Parnak. The children of the tribe of Issachar, a prince. Palatiel, the son of Azan. The tribe of the children of Asher, a prince. Alahud, the son of Shalimoni. The tribe of the children of Naphtali, a prince. Pedahel, the son of Ammihud. These are whom Yahweh commanded to divide the inheritance of the children of Israel in the land of Canaan. For these few words I give thanks, blessings and love. So yeah, this chapter is really spelling out the importance of what's now going to happen. You know, the children of Israel going into the land of Canaan and into how it's been termed the promised land. And this is a promise that, if we remember, God's been offered to Abraham from Genesis. Abraham, then Isaac, then Jacob, all the way then through. Then Moses took on the mantle of leading the people. And this promise has just been kept. We've seen frustrations along the way. We've seen wars. We've seen complaints. We've seen all kinds of things. And the word epic isn't a big enough word to describe what the children of Israel have been through to get to this point. So you can understand, again, yesterday's chapter, which is just taking stock of all the places that they stopped along that journey. And now we reach the point of just about to enter the promised land, and God starts to divide up the land for the different tribes. The land of the tribe of Reuben, the tribe of Gad, and half the tribe of Manasseh are going to stay on the east side because that's what they wanted, as we saw the other day. And the rest of the land is divvied up amongst the rest of the tribes, not the tribe of Levi, because they are a priestly tribe, so they have a different inheritance, but they're just on that cusp. So yeah, it's been, this is the end of a very definitive, huge moment for the children of God, but it's also the beginning of a whole new set of, experiences, of adventures, of lessons and learnings and teachings. This is still the beginning of the children of Israel. This is the beginning of the nation, and everything's going to happen from this point onwards. So it is a huge moment. It is a huge moment what's about to happen. So this chapter, as small as it is, about divvying up the land amongst the tribes, is setting the scene because the importance of what's about to happen, and this promise that was given to Abraham fulfilled. And yeah, it's been challenging along the way for the people and for God and for Moses. We've seen those frustrations play out almost in real time. But now they're here, and we shall see what happens next. So give thanks and blessings and love. Have a great day. Hope everything is positive, and God willing, be back more tomorrow. Give thanks.